Today I'm going to show you how to crochet a pair of baby booties. To make these you're going to need some yarn, a crochet hook and a pair of scissors. Let's do this. The first thing we're going to do is the top part, and it's this part. It's going to be a half circle of sorts. So you're going to make a slip knot and then chain 2. Then you're going to insert the hook in the second stitch from the hook and make 5 single crochet. Then you're going to slip stitch in the first stitch you made. So now you have 5. You're going to start the second round by chaining 1, then making 1 single crochet in the first one and then 2 single crochet in the next one. And you're going to do that all the way around. And then when you get to the end, you're going to slip stitch in the first stitch you made. For the third round, we're going to do the same thing basically, but instead of 1 single crochet and then 2 in the next, we're going to do 2 single crochet and then 2 single crochet in the same, and then 2 and 2 in the same stitch. But we're only going to do it 4 times. So that was 3. And 4. Now instead of continuing the round, we're going to chain 1 and turn. Then we're going to continue on in the other direction with 3 single crochet and then 2 single crochet in the same stitch. So here we go. It goes here, but we are gonna cut the yarn now and leave this for later. Now we're gonna make the sole. It's this part. It's made by a chain of 10 and then we're going around. So start with a slip knot. And chain 10. Then insert the hook in the second stitch from the hook and make 1 single crochet in the first 8 stitches. After this, you're going to make 3 single crochet in the last stitch on the base chain. And that brings us to the other side of the base chain. And we're now going to work backwards down the back side of it. And again we're going to work 1 single crochet in each of the next 8. And then when we get to the end, we're going to do 3 single crochet in the last stitch as well. And then we're going to slip stitch in the first single crochet of the round. For future reference, and in the pattern I am calling this and this the turn of the sole. Meaning that here is round and here is round. This is the first turn and this is the second turn because we're working in this direction. To start the second round, we're going to chain 1 and do 1 single crochet all the way until the end. That is 9 stitches. And then in the turn up here, there are 3 stitches and I'm going to make 2 single crochet in each of them. And And then I'm going to do the same on the other side. So 9 single crochet down the side and then 3 in the turn. And again, I'm going to finish off the round with a slip stitch in the first stitch of the round, the first single crochet of the round. Okay. For the third round, I'm going to chain 1 and then I'm going to make 1 single crochet all the way down the side. When I get to the turn, I'm going to see that I'm starting to turn. Then I'm going to make 2 single crochet in 1 stitch here. Then 3 single crochet and then 2 in 1 again on the other side, and I'm gonna do the same with this side and the other turn. And now I have 1 left, so I'm just gonna make 1 single crochet in that, and then I'm gonna slip stitch in the first single crochet of the round. So that was 3 rounds. For the next 2 rounds, I'm just going to do the exact same thing. Down the side, 2 single crochet in 1, then 3, and then 2 in 1, and so on. Alright, so this is the sole. It's not lying completely flat, and that's what we want. It's okay, because babies don't walk on their feet. So it doesn't have to be something they can walk on, they just have to be the same shape as their feet, basically. If you want to check if you've made the right size, you can take a measuring tape, and it should be about 10 centimeters. Mine's about 9 for a newborn and 11 or 12 for a 1-year-old. So if we take that in inches, I hope these are right, it's about somewhere between 4 and 4.5 inches. Okay, so now we're going to make the sides. We're going to start by chaining 1, and then we're going to make 1 single crochet in each stitch all the way around, and then we're going to slip stitch in the first. We're going to make this one. So this was the first round of the sides. Now we're going to do the same thing as when we were increasing. We're going to decrease when the turn starts at both ends. But start by chaining 1 and then making single crochet all the way until you want to do the single crochet 2 together. So I'm going to insert my hook in the first loop here, and then in the next loop. I'm only working the front loop of the stitches, and then I'm gonna yarn over, go back through both of them, and then pull through these 2. And now I have crocheted these 2 together, but it's not gonna show. And then again, a slip stitch in the first single crochet of the round. Now in the next round, we're not going to decrease all the corners. We're only going to decrease the front end of our shoe booty. So this is going to curl up more than the back does. And we're going to do that by single crocheting all the way around, but when we get to the point, the last end of the first turn right here, we're going to do 1 single crochet 2 together. But start by chaining 1. So by this point it should be pretty clear what's the front and what is the back. And now we're gonna grab our top and just measure, just put it towards the work and sort of go, okay, it needs to go there. So I'm gonna make single crochet until here, and then we're gonna join this. You get to the part where you wanna add your top, just put it in place. Like so, and then go through the first stitch on the top, and then the next stitch on the side, like this. Yarn over, pull through both, and then yarn over and pull through those 2 loops. And we're going to do that all the way around. And constantly make sure that it's symmetrical, and if it's not, skip stitches where you need to make sure that this point is going to line up with this and look somewhat symmetrical. So there we go. And now we're just going to finish this round here and slip stitch in the first stitch, in the first single crochet of the round. Okay, all that's left to do now is to finish it and make a round that we can put a ribbon through. So we're going to do that with double crochet. So we're going to chain 3 and then make a double crochet in the next stitch and 1 in the next again. This counts as the first 3 double crochet cluster. Then we're going to chain 2. Then we're going to make a double crochet in the 3rd stitch. So we're going to skip 2 and then make 1 here. And then 2 more. And then 2, chain 2. Skip 2. So we're about here. Three double crochet and 2 chain space, skip 2, all the way around. When you get to the end, you might be a little bit close to the first one you made, so just chain 1. And then slip stitch in the first double crochet you made. Now to give it a nice finish, single crochet in the first one, double crochet in the second one, and then single crochet in the last stitch. And then slip stitch around the chain. And then the same for all the rest. Okay, so that's it. Just gonna cut my yarn and then sew in this end, and then we're done. Just need to put some ribbon on it and find someone to give it to. In the description there is a link for my blog. There you'll find the written pattern as well as lots of pictures and also step-by-step instructions. I also made a pair of baby booties in tatting. If you want to see that pattern, you can just click the link on the screen right now. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe and I will see you next time.